This question gives us a function right here. Let me bring it down. It is sine x over x squared. And we're supposed to take the derivative. dy dx, that's the same as y prime. That's just another way of saying the derivative. It's another notation. So how do we do? What's this? This is two functions divided. So we're going to have to use the quotient rule. Right? What does the quotient rule say? You take the derivative of the top times the bottom, or minus, leave the derivative of the top alone, leave the top alone, derivative of the bottom over the bottom squared. So the derivative of the top, here we go, derivative of the top, derivative sine is cosine. Let me do a big fraction here. Derivative of the sine is cosine, and then we just leave x squared alone. So we did the derivative of sine, derivative of the top, times the bottom unchanged, minus, right, minus. It's just like the product rule, but as a minus. Um, leave the top unchanged, sine x, times the derivative of the bottom, which will be 2x, right? Because that 2 will come down, subtract 1 to the power, so it'll be 2x to the 1, or just 2x, right? There's the derivative of that one. We did the derivative of this one here over the bottom squared. See how I just did that rule, the quotient rule? I did the derivative of the top, bottom stays the same, minus top stays the same, t, times derivative of the bottom, 2x to the 1, or just 2x, over the bottom squared, bottom squared. All right, and so can we clean that up a little bit? I guess. You could really just type it in just like that, it'll take it. But if you want, I'll do one step of cleanup here. Make it look a little nicer. Not a lot. Normally we like to put the x squareds in the front. So I'll go x squared cos x. Normally we don't like, it's not generally a good idea to put functions after a sine or cosine because somebody might think it's the all that's part of the plug into the cosine. Really, the x squared is outside separate. So if you put it in the front, there's no chance for a mistake. Minus, same thing here. We like to put the 2x in the front. And then we know that the 2x is not part of the plug into the sine function. It's not part of the angle. And the bottom, x squared squared, that's x to the fourth, right? And so there we go. There is the derivative using the quotient rule.